Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 264. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So, we have some juicy stuff we're going to be talking about here today, guys. So, it's the end of July, and I just want to say August. Holy crap, August for this channel is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I have the whole month already planned out, and we'll talk more about it. I guess I might do like a plans video sometime, but anyway, I don't want to run my mouth too much at the beginning of this. This is WWE News. This episode's going to be amazing, so here we go. Look at the first news story. So if I don't talk about this in this episode, everyone's going to be like, why didn't you talk about this? This is yesterday's news, I know, and everyone's going to be in the comments. If I don't say this, everyone's gonna be in the comments, this is yesterday's news, so I can please everyone, and I just have to accept that. So, anyway, Jimmy Uso, he has been arrested again, right after the, mention on Raw by Cena. Just, perfect there. So, WWE, they have released a statement saying he is completely responsible for his own actions, and we're out of it. So, WWE, they're not doing anything. There's rumors going around right now that Jimmy Uso might be taking some time off from WWE, so we might not see the Usos for a little bit. While he gets some help for whatever the heck is going on in his life. But, yeah, the best of luck to Jimmy Uso. Alright, the next news story. The next news story is about the current Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. So, apparently he is advertised for Raw for the next 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks, get used to Brock Lesnar's beautiful face on your television. So, I guess he's just kind of they're just having him there to build up SummerSlam or whatever. I don't know what the plan is going forward. I literally don't. All I know is Seth Rollins was a terrible Universal Champion, which we will talk about here in a little bit. And I have factual proof that he was a terrible Universal Champion that we'll talk about here in a little bit. But, yeah, they're just kind of throwing on someone to get it off Rollins, I guess. I don't know where they're going from this. A guess I would give would be maybe Braun Strowman. I don't know. Who do you throw the title on? Lesnar is drawing more than Rollins, so there's that. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's have the final news story before I jump into some juicy rumors. So the last news story is what I'm trying to say here. It's about Vince McMahon. So Vince McMahon does this conference call every quarter of the year. So there's 4 quarters in the year, so every 3 months, right? Yeah, every 3 months. Yeah, that's right. My math is right for once. So every 3 months he does this conference call with the stockholders and the advertisers and all these other people. Kind of just tell them what's up and tell them what his plans are and kind of explain himself if WWE's not doing too well, which of course it's not. So basically he had a bunch of excuses or whatever. Just a few things I just wanted to mention is obviously a big thing everyone was asking about is AEW, and is he scared of AEW? Does he see AEW as a competitor or whatever? And he's like, we don't see AEW as a competitor or whatever, we're going head to head. But here's basically the main things that I think we should talk about and we should take away from this whole little meeting that he had. We're going to be a little edgier, we're going to make our content a little edgier, a little more exciting, but we're still staying in the PG. We're not going back to the attitude, gory crap. Yeah, he literally called the attitude era crap. So there's that, and basically he said we're not going to be like our competitors, we're not going to be doing the blood and guts and all of that, and I can't speak for TNT, but I don't expect them to put up with that for long. So it's coming from Vince McMahon directly, saying TNT, they're not going to put up with AEW's crap, they need to knock off the blood stuff, they need to PG, or whatever, and basically the rumors of WWE coming to PG doesn't look like it's coming, because this is coming from Vince McMahon today, that yeah, it's not like we're not going on a PG, we're staying PG, Attitude Era's not coming back, we're not going back to blood and guts and all that, we're going to be a little bit edgier, but that's it. That's basically straight from Vince. But the main thing we need to take away from here is he is seeing AEW as competition. He is seeing AEW as competition, and his way to combat this, so AEW have announced they are doing their show on TNT every Wednesday night. It's going to be starting on October 2nd. So basically Vince has said, okay, they're doing their show on Wednesday night. So now we are going to be doing NXT on Wednesday nights. I'm not sure if it's going to be live or not, but we're doing NXT on Wednesday nights on Fox. So we have NXT versus AEW every Wednesday night. So basically that's Vince's way to combat AEW basically. AEW, they purposely put their show on Wednesday nights so they wouldn't be going to head with WWE for Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown or anything like that. They chose Wednesday on purpose. And then Vince is like, okay, we're gonna move NXT to a television network so we can go head to head on ratings on Wednesday nights. So Vince, this is Vince's whole mindset right now is we're bringing the fight to AEW before AEW even has the chance to bring the fight to us, and that's Vince's Vince's idea. So Vince McMahon, good luck with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories, and now we're gonna talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor is about the WWE Network. So apparently they have updated. I actually haven't updated my app yet, so I don't have no clue what it looks like. But apparently you can update it now. It's like all different. Hopefully for the better, or maybe it's even slower, knowing the way WWE does their tech team crap. But basically, this rumor is about WWE Network actually having the tier option, which I've mentioned this for, it feels like, I believe it's been like well over a year. I've mentioned that WWE, they might have tier options, like the base one's always going to be $9.99, but they might have a more expensive one that might be $12.99 or $15.99 or maybe even $20 a month. That's going to include like a bunch of extra stuff. And apparently they are actually doing this. So they're going to have the $9.99 one, which still includes all the pay-per-views every month, and includes like access to most of the content on there. But with the next tier, I think they're only doing one tier for now. The next one up, I think it's either going to be $12.99 or $14.99, is going to be including like live specials. So you have to pay the extra for like Smackville, which is just them recording a freaking house show, which is definitely not worth it. And it's going to come up with a few extra things that they're still figuring out. So yeah, that might be the case. I mean, this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, but if this is the case, then they're going to be doing tiers with the new upgrade here within the next few weeks. Alright, let's go to the next news story. The next news story is about Seth Rollins as the Universal Champion. So, okay, so Seth Rollins has been saying some really stupid crap, which has really been putting him on some wrestling fans like crap list or whatever. And here's the thing, he's supposed to be like the baby face. He's supposed to be trying to kind of conform to be like one of the faces at least of the WWE, and he's like saying all this crap, and it's just like it's not coming off right. I mean, I guess he's defending the company, and that's supposed to look good, but not really to fans that much. It's really not. So the thing about Seth Rollins is he actually, as Universal Champion, he actually drew terrible. So like the amount of fans you draw into like shows as champion is kind of like a gauge of how you're doing, I guess. So basically this is for house shows only. This is over 16 shows. So for 16 shows, Seth Rollins was able to drive 53,350 fans into those 16 shows, which is pretty freaking bad because that's 53,000 for all 16 shows. So that evens out to about 3,334 per show. This line is literally going to put this whole thing, this whole Seth Rollins run, in a perspective of how bad the run was. Seth Rollins actually drew less than Jinder Mahal's run. Yeah, that's right. So basically, on average per house show, Seth Rollins drew 3,334. On average, Jinder Mahal drew 3,497. I mean, it's only about 100 people more per house show, but it's still more. And that's crazy. This freaking Jinder Mahal beating Seth freaking Rollins. So he's not really doing too good in the fans' book. He's not drawing. He's not like a thing that all the fans are dying to see. So yeah, and we knew we can like use the excuse that WWE, they're doing terrible right now. It's like a crappy product. No one wants to see the crap. But we have to remember, when Jinder was the champion, the product was crap too. Everyone was pissed because he was champion. No one was watching. Everyone was like boycotting WWE because Jinder was champion, and it was just like a boring product then too. And it's about the same boat. So like Jinder, Rollins, they're both pretty bad draws, to be honest. These numbers are not good by any standards. Alright, the next rumor is about Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey, I'm just turning events for a minute, I apologize for that. But Ronda Rousey basically is featured on a 2020 WWE calendar they're already selling. So this leads people to believe Ronda Rousey is going to be returning in 2020, and I'm pretty sure she is. The plan was to have her at Mania 36. So I'm pretty sure she's going to be coming back, but I don't think just because she's on the calendar, guys, that's going to be the reason. I mean, I don't know who's coming up with this stuff, but they usually make a calendar like a year in advance anyway, so that's like no indication that she's coming back just because she's on the calendar for 2020. Alright, the next rumor is about Saudi Arabia. So this one is, it's kind of funny in a sense. So Saudi officials can request like wrestlers to be there, and WWE do their best to make it happen. Like, of course they've requested people they can't really get, like CM Punk or, you know, just like people who aren't willing to come back to the WWE or who can't wrestle anymore. They wanted like Hulk Hogan to wrestle or something. And that just can't happen. That just can't happen. But something that definitely cannot happen, that they have been doing, Saudi officials have actually been requesting wrestlers who are dead. Yeah, so the list of wrestlers that, and then they're not just doing this once, they keep doing this. WWE's like, we can't get them, they're dead. And then next show, they request them again. We told you last time, we can't get them, they're dead. Then they keep asking, they keep asking. It's the little list like they keep asking for. They keep asking for Eddie Guerrero. Apologize for that, rest in peace. They keep asking for Big Boss Man. Sorry about that, rest in peace. They keep asking for Macho Man Randy Savage. Sorry about that, rest in peace. They keep asking for Miss Elizabeth. Sorry about that, rest in peace. Like, you can't get those people. We can't raise people from the dead just because you're giving us a lot of money, Saudi. I'm sorry. Alright, the next rumor is actually about The Undertaker. So The Undertaker, I mean, SummerSlam's only a few weeks away. If you don't know already, The Undertaker is not going to be wrestling at SummerSlam. They are planning to do a Undertaker and Drew McIntyre feud. And I heard it was going to be at Mania. There was some rumors, like small rumors going around it was going to be at SummerSlam. Definitely not going to be at SummerSlam now. They're not going to plan it on such short notice, I don't think. But as for Undertaker, for this year, he might do a match with Survivor Series. That's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, I would just plan on next match for Undertaker being at WrestleMania against Drew. But that would be my guess. And again, that is not a confirmed match. That's just a rumor. But I believe it's a very, very good idea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside of this video is about Randy Orton. So, it's not necessarily good news. So Randy Orton is basically having some issues with his neck again. And they're career-threatening issues. They're rumored to be career-threatening issues. And, like, when we hear neck injuries with wrestlers, we always get so paranoid because there's always those examples like Edge. And your neck is nothing to mess around with in the WWE. Because you can actually like paralyze yourself if you're not careful with your neck, as many of you know or should know. So anyway, about Randy Orton, he had these neck issues like a few years ago. He was advised by one doctor to have surgery, but he got a second opinion. The second opinion on the doctor said he didn't need neck surgery and he could just kind of rehab it, and that's what he did, and the issues kind of went away. Now a few years later, the issues are back. So, I mean, they're back. Obviously, he has the match against Kofi, so it's not like at a point right now where he can't wrestle, but they're just starting to come back, so it's kind of concerning. So that's something after that match that he's probably going to get looked at. So, best of luck to Randy Orton, and hopefully his career keeps going for a very long time, and hopefully goes to AEW like he actually wants to. Yeah, Randy Orton actually wants to go to AEW if you haven't heard. So there you guys have it. That is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. I've never liked that phrase, ever. Smash the like the video if you like the video. That's simple, okay? And subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. If you want to help support the channel, there is my merchandise link down below. For the Juicy Juicy Rumors, there is a Juicy Juicy Rumors shirt that has a juice box on it, which is very clever. Get it, guys? Alright, I'm going. Thanks for watching, guys. It's Brandon Hodge saying I will see you guys in the next video.